like the Switch too. I've been playing Animal Crossing on it mostly. I do have Mario Kart, so I do have to check that out. Um, yeah, it's been my Animal Crossing machine lately, but I will play other things on it. I will. All right. So, uh, hold on. Don't hit exclamation point reset or anything, because it might reset other things. That would be fucking annoying. Where is it? What's this one? It's this one. Yes. Okay. Uh, what tarnation? Hold on. Oh. Settings on this. Not one. Map. Yeah, here. And then okay, wait. How do I set this number back to 0? Alright, hold on, let's see, hold on, this could work. I forgot to save. Okay, now let's try. How do I do this? I... I don't know how to reset this number. Okay, there we go. Got it. I did it. Alright, perfect. So we have a villager hunt to go on. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the villagers that we are searching for. This is my Ocarina of Time themed island that is a work in progress. Going for the Pokemon Animal Crossing. Yeah, that does look really cool. So this is what it looks like right now. We have Castletown in the works. We have a little bit of this and that going. I actually requested to get this staircase removed. I changed my mind about this staircase. And also, I did try to work on this a little bit on the weekend instead of doing other things I could have done. So, check this out. So I have this path that kind of makes the ground look like there's ledges. Because in Kakariko, this is supposed to be Kakariko. There's like stairs and shit, so I don't know. And then this is me working on the Death Mountain area. That's Death Mountain. I need to get a lot more termite mounds. It is taking me a long time to get enough termite mounds for this. So, it will take me longer to get more termite mounds. But yeah, this is what this looks like right now. Yeah. Looks promising. Yeah, I think so too. I think this could be good. These paths just represent spots where houses will go, so that's why they're there, is so that I can kind of map that out. That's so cool, Poppy. Thank you. I also went, and I forgot I did this as well. That's our empty lot. Okay, so I got scared for a second that it was full. Oh, Gulliver's here. I terraformed this area as well, because that's kind of annoying to watch. Or at least in my opinion, it's fucking boring. So, I mean, we'll have to do more terraforming at some point, but this area has been demolished. You're really great at designing. Thank you. And then, yeah, Gulliver's here, I guess, having a nap on the beach. Didn't realize he was doing that. Even though I'm pretty sure Isabel hinted at it at the beginning of the other stream. But yeah, we have to keep it on the same day so that we can villager hunt. Alright. But yeah. So, anyway. Let's get on our villager hunt. So yeah, we're looking for either Tipper or Beardo. It depends, I guess, on who we see first. They will be the representative of Longmont Ranch. Whoever we run into. Tipper obviously will represent a cow. Beardo will be Talon. Marshall is Young Link, and Pecan is a Gerudo woman. So you can be an interior and exterior designer. Thank you. I forgot to grab my fucking Nook Mile tickets. Right. So yeah, anyway, these are our needed villagers. Pecan is meant to replace Rory, but we can also just wait for Rory to move out if we run into Pecan first, because it can take a while to run into the villager you want. Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited for the update. Only a couple more days until that update comes out. But yeah, when I was working on this on the weekend, I realized how long this will fucking take me. So, I'm definitely gonna keep working on it off stream. On occasion. Because, yeah, this is a pretty huge project. Rory's my least favorite Gilmore Girl, so that makes sense to replace. He's a good representative of Ganon, but Pecan just works so well. Alright, let's go. K-pop Demon Hunters won Best Animated Film at the Golden Globes yesterday. Oh, nice! I didn't even know the Golden Globes were happening. But good for them. I still have to watch that movie. I keep putting it off. I don't know why. Alright, so this is our first island. Let's see who's here. It is not the villager we're looking for. However, she's a vibe. I like her. I like her eyeshadow. Mr. Rossetti began it on your island? Mr. Rossetti will probably just be himself. I don't know what the fuck I'll do with Mr. Rossetti. Inviting friends over for a movie night later this month to have them watch it. Nice. I need to figure out some themed snacks and drinks. I mean, they eat a lot in the movie, don't they? Ramen? Yeah. They eat some ramen. Don't be sorry, Bigrid. You're all good. Yes, we are doing a counter. But it moves very quickly, so I don't mind being the one to also do it. Just next for each one. Yes. Minoc! Thank you so much for 6 months!
Minoc Gate just subscribed for 6 months. Glad to be back and love how much you enjoy dry ramen in a Ziploc bag.
In a Ziploc bag. Probably good to have only one of us doing it. Yeah, I can just do it that way. You don't have to be watching so carefully if I, you know, if you, like something happens and I leave an island super quick. That's a pink duck or whatever, penguin, not a duck. Because yeah, these trips happen really quickly. They have to. I don't want to do like full-blown ramen for a movie snack, but I guess I could. You could do dry ramen. Oh, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Also, would you like to vote for my next hair color? Here are the current standings and the color options. I mean, you could serve it the Canadian way. Although I don't actually know the implications of like how that might be. They might make it different where you are, so I don't know. Gotta be green, of course. Alright, that's 2 for green. But yeah, full-blown ramen might be kind of weird, that's true. But I do think that dry ramen kind of makes sense. I'm just saying. This is the one time I could actually advocate for that. Oh, it's Octavian! I love Octavian! He'd be a great Octorok, but we do not have room for him, so goodbye, Octavian. It could work, I'll look into it, yeah. I would look into it first. You could also try to do, like... Don't they do, like, I don't know what else they eat in the movie, but, like, is there, like, some type of ramen-looking snack that you could serve? I have Octanine in my island. I have Octavian on my island, too. Yeah, on my main island, that is. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. But yeah, I don't know what else they eat in the movie. I don't know. I mean, you could also just eat regular movie night snacks. That would be okay. Like, when I went to my friend's place every, like, month and we watched a Lord of the Rings movie and we ate a bunch of food. And we didn't eat Lord of the Rings food. We just had food. We just had, like, chips and vegetables and whatever the fuck else. I don't know. So that would be acceptable. Okay, who is that? I'd like to see who that is, though. Alright. They're cute. I kind of like their vibe. It's interesting that they have a little line across their face. I don't know who that is, though. You should watch it? I should watch it. So the places do themed drinks now that you can find online. True, and a lot of them you could make into mocktails easily, too, if you didn't want to drink. I'm looking at the Fallout ones. Yeah. Alright. Oh damn, I'm slamming my water down. I'm slamming that down. Slamming it down. Okay. Yes. There was totally something that I was like, ooh, I should say that when I get back to stream. And then I was like, I'm going to say it while we're villager hunting. And then I forgot what it was. I always do this myself. Why do I always do this? Yeah, villager hunting is hard work, so... Oh, wait, I think that one's named Pappy. Is that the Pappy horse? Oh my god, hi, twin! Alright. Probably dry ramen promotion. What do you mean by that? I heard Fallout 3 and the new Vegas remaster is gonna get Shadow Drop this month or next. That'd be cool. That would be cool. When are they? How often are they releasing the episodes? What day of the week are they releasing this on? I'm caught up, or at least I was. Did I do next for that one? Oh my god, it moves so fast that I forget. I believe that's a new next. Wednesdays. Okay, sweet. So I don't think I missed last week's. You watch the Fallout show too? I like it. I think it's a good show. I think the new season is going strong. Now is a good time to jump into the second season as well if you haven't started yet, because there's only 3 episodes out. Maybe 4. I missed last week's. I don't remember. Time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Up. Kid Cat. Kid Cat also looks like they have underwear on their face. No, Kid Cat. I'm not interested. Oh my god! But yeah, I like the Fallout show. I do. I do! Oh yes. I remember now. I remember fully what I was going to tell you about. If you want to watch, if you want a short horror fix, I recommend Welcome to Derry on HBO. It's 1 season, 8 episodes. That sounds like it would be longer than watching a horror movie. Is it not still in your City Folk Village? In my original City Folk Village from my childhood, yes. But not in my City Folk Village that we started fresh. What's next for? There's a counter underneath my webcam that's showing how many islands we've visited. It's so good though. See, but you say it's a short horror fix, but it's a long horror fix. Welcome to Derry. Maybe. It's really good. Paul isn't lying about it being good. I haven't heard of it. Oh, it's O'Hare. Goodbye, O'Hare. O'Hare was on the list, but he didn't make the cut. Oops. Oh shit, I accidentally hit. Never mind. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Alright, hello, howdy, thanks for waiting. Sorry about that. I was just had a chat with the vet. Don't worry. It was a fine chat, nothing bad. It was just because I had to ask if I should give Richley another Serenia or not. So, yeah. Okay. Thanks for welcoming me back. Bubble wrap underneath my chair. Okay. But yeah, so my cat's been taking anti-nausea, anti-vomiting medication. Last night he puked a little, so I was like, what do I do? So I called the vet and talked to them, and I was supposed to give him, they did say I should give him more Serenia today, but then I can't find the rest of his Serenia, so now I'm like, did I use it all? What the fuck? How did I lose that? So now I'm a little confused, but they're refilling his prescription. So yeah. But anyway, the food that I've been giving him so that he stays interested in food had a little bit of chicken fat in it, and he's allergic to chicken. So I got him that food that's really, really expensive, but I've been mixing it with the other food, like his main prescription food. So if I use less of that food by mixing that food into his regular food, then it won't be too expensive. So we'll see how he does on this food is the next plan. For those interested in whatever the fuck is going on with my cat. But yeah. Hi, Nick. Alright, who do we have here today on this island? Where are you? It's a koala. Aw, she's cute. Aw, she's so cute. Okay, we're leaving though. Alright. I'm ready to go home. I'm very positive. Love Alice, she's adorable. It's a cute villager. What's next? I got it. I was so fast you didn't even have time to type in remember to next before I nexted. Alright. But yeah, so Prince Chili seems to be doing good. Things are okay. Things are alright. He seems to be in a very good mood today. So I mean, he's been in a good mood like every day. He keeps trying to chew on the Christmas tree. I'm putting away the Christmas tree tonight, I think. I'm sick of him trying to chew on the Christmas tree. Last night he puked, and then he ate a whole bunch of food, used a litter box, he's all happy, and then he gets up, and then he goes up to the Christmas tree and starts trying to chew on it. It was like 3 in the fucking morning. I was like, no! So I went and I got his chew toy for him, and like let him chew on that for a bit, and then he went to bed, but I was like, why? Oh, cute. Her ears are like a bow. That's fucking cute. Try to distract him with his new toys. Get him Christmas tree shaped medication. Now you're thinking, why don't they make that? But yeah, I think he just likes to chew. I have a puppy chew toy that's like for teething that he really likes. So he's just been chewing on that a lot lately. I've been lurking. Love the presents from Mindy and Mr. Mouse. Me too! Also, hi Mom, how are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling good. But yeah, last week was a little stressful dealing with Prince Chili's vomiting bouts. On Friday, I took Prince Chili to get a shot of Serenia since he was like puking it up. Feeling good now? Yay! Are you starting to feel like you're not sick anymore? Oh, that's not. Alright, let's see. Not that guy. I like that he wears a little race shirt all the time though. He's always competing in a marathon. But yeah, Friday, Prince Chili went to go get a Serenia shot, and then at night, I was sitting with Prince Chili, and it seemed like he was having a bout of nausea, and I started to freak out, and I was like, oh no, he's nauseous. If he throws up after a shot of Serenia, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's fucking crazy. So I had a mini panic, and then I told Leon, and then his nausea went away, and I was like, no, he's fine, he's fine. Don't worry about it, Leon, he's fine. Just go, you know, go back and hang out with your friends. It's okay. You know, online, whatever. So then in the morning, we went the whole night without Prince Chili having any, vomiting or anything like that. So in the morning, I apologized to Leon. I was like, hey, I'm sorry for freaking you out last night. And he's like, which time? And I was like, what are you talking about? A blue eagle. And so, that night I was really worried about Prince Chili feeling sick after taking a shot of Serenia. So, in my sleep I took off my eye mask and I took out my earplugs because I guess I wanted to be perceptive to him in case he started having problems. But what I didn't know that I did is I also slept with my eyes open. Which scared the shit out of Leon. It's like a quirk that I have that if I get like a little stressed, I sleep with my eyes open, and I think it's been 2 years that I've had a sleep mask, so, you know, it hasn't come up in a while that I sleep with my eyes open. But this is the first time that I've taken my eye mask off in the night to sleep with my eyes open. He said he rolled over in the night and because he thought he heard a sound, and so he asked me if Prince Chili was okay. And I was just laying there with my eyes open, and he asked again, and then I woke up, like he saw me like what, like, and then also apparently in the night when he tried to ask me something, he tried to roll over and like ask me something and check on Prince Chili. I like pushed him back onto the bed and was like, lay back down. Which I did also in my sleep. I don't have any recollection of doing such a thing. Oh, cute dog. So, he had a weird night because of that. It's really next level asserting dominance. There's a massive stare at partner with eyes. I don't know if I was staring at him, but I definitely was like, with my eyes open. I don't know where I was. I might have been looking at the roof. I don't know where I was looking. But, yeah, definitely. What is it? What is the Five Nights at Freddy's? Wait, did I next for this one? Did I do it ahead of time? No, I didn't. Okay, we got it. Look at me. I am the poppy now. Yeah, I'm asserting dominance. Yeah, there was so before I had the sleep mask, like, I'd done it a few times. I also talk in my sleep too, which doesn't help. Especially if I am sleeping with my eyes open. If I start talking, like, you can't tell that I am sleeping. It's like sleepwalking, but you're not walking, so I don't know. Anyway, sleeping, sleep looking, sleep interacting. I don't know. It's so weird. Oh, cool. It's that one frog. I think his name's Radler. Beyond to sleeping, open-eyed Poppy. Why are you giving me the silent treatment this time? Yeah, I remember one night before I had the sleep mask, I was going to bed. We were both going to bed, and I had my eyes open, and he rolled over and he was like, "Why are your eyes open?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize they were." And he said, "Shut them." He was so mad. He fucking hates it. This is why having a sleep mask is important for me. It's not good for your eyes to sleep with them open. I don't know if I blink in my sleep though. I feel like I do, because I don't ever wake up with dry eye. I feel like that process is still running while I'm sleeping, but I wouldn't be able to tell you. Yeah. So, but I mean, I went like 2 years not waking up and having my eyes open already. Besides, you know, the fact that I wear a sleep mask so I wouldn't know. That must have been awful though, because I've never done that before. So he probably fully thought I was awake, because I don't. Oops. You should get those sleep masks with the eyes drawn off. I don't need it. That's Zucker. I love Zucker. Obviously, he's not the one. Rachel fights invisible demons all night to the point that I sleep on the floor. So I feel him. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He said one time in my sleep I did, he woke up to me punching the wall above my head like this. And then he just grabbed my fist and put it down. So that was the only time I think I got like that in my sleep. Or close to that. But it was also creepy. This is the cost of sharing a bed with me. I might sleep talk. I might sleep with my eyes open. I might prevent you from rolling over and asking me a question. He says sometimes that I'll sleep talk to him too. Or I'll be sleep talking and he'll respond and I'll go, "I'm sleeping." So that's really nice. Oh, it's Maple! Aww. She's so cute. I have night terrors, so Mr. Mouse can relate. It's a lot more screaming, though, than talking. Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Rather than punching him, Rachel's hit me hard enough that I have to get up and recover. And she stays asleep. That's crazy. Oh my god. Ooh, everyone check your posture. Make sure your posture is nice. Posture check, everyone. No big slouching. But yeah, I think it kind of runs in the family, this weird sleeping quirk. Because I remember my mom told me a story one time about one of my aunties having this thing where she would sit up and she'd open her eyes and she'd start talking, but she'd be fully asleep. So I'm like, that's similar. And once, my mom, I went to say goodnight to my mom when I was a kid. I was like, it was summertime, so I went to bed like later than her, but I was saying goodnight. And when I said goodnight to her, she was like, you have to get your brother the stone. And I was like, what? She was like, the stone. And she started getting like mad at me, and I was like, what stone? She was like, the stone for your brother. And I was just like, Mom, are you sleeping? Long pause. Yes. I was like, okay, good night. If I were a grub, she's 1000% fine too. All sleepy and cute. Oh, is everything okay? I'm in the corner catching my breath. Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't want my own bedroom if I got punched and screamed at every night. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, now hold on. That stone may be important. What about the stone? She was sleeping. The stone of destiny. I have no idea. I asked her about it in the morning and she did not recall whatever dream she was having or that happened. But I thought it was really funny. Just the pause, like, of her, like, considering whether or not she was awake. Yes. Oh, look, it's Iona again. Damn, she's like a really popular villager. She's really cool, though. Apparently she, like, glows in the dark at night. Should really find that stone. I think it's been a while. I don't think the stone is an important matter anymore. I don't know what stone. I mean, I kind of tried to ask. What's the next thing? It's, there's a counter underneath my webcam that is counting how many islands we've been to. So I'm putting that every time that we are passing an island. She could be Fi, but this isn't Skyward Sword Island. She could be Fi. Man, I fucking hate Fi. How far did you get to Tears? I've done 2 areas, and I've just started the journey to do the Gerudo area. So I've done the Goron area and the Rito area, and we just kind of found the spot where the, like, desert temple would be, I guess. I don't know, I have to walk over there still. So that's how far we are. I do want to pick it back up. Honestly, I'd forgotten that we were villager hunting today. Otherwise, I considered playing Tears of the Kingdom today. But also, the update does release this week, so I can't stop now. Okay, where the fuck is this villager? Where are you? Hello? Oh, there you are. Made me really work for that. I think her name is Tammy or something? I don't know, she's got like eyeliner on. My grandpa claimed that once, as a teen in the middle of the night, and 1000% sleep, I yelled, "Put the shotgun down!" My grandpa, being an American, Charged into the room with a pistol, thinking that some guy had me at gunpoint. I was passed out. That's crazy. That's a crazy sleep talk. Damn. Ran in with a pistol. I mean, at least he was ready to jump into action. I guess if someone was holding you at gunpoint. So that's, I mean, that's a good sign. Oh, Grandpa. Grandpa's quick. That's crazy. Yeah. I know that one time, apparently, at summer camp, I talked in my sleep, and the one girl thought it was really funny. I think she said I said go-go kitten. She thought that was, like, a really funny situation that happened, but I have no recollection of the event. Because I was asleep. I didn't sleep talk much, apparently, at camp, I don't think, so it's good. Go-go gadget. Go-go gadget kitty. Or is it kitty? I don't remember, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't think I talk in my sleep that much, though. I have woken myself up from laughing in my sleep, though. Sometimes someone tells a really funny joke in my sleep. 95 Stream Street, Cassidy! Hell yeah! Maybe the stone was really potato. Maybe the stone was the friends we made along the way. Alright. We're 18 islands. It took us 87 to find Kiki. Also, this isn't including however many we did on Friday, but we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We'll just pretend that we didn't do that on Friday. It's a whole new day. A whole new day to pretend that we didn't do that. But yeah. Yeah, what's weird is I've known a couple other people who sleep with their eyes open, but they have like eye problems, and their eye doctors can tell they sleep with their eyes open. I do not have such problems. I think this is the second time we've seen this dog, isn't it? Okay. So that's why I think I blink when I do it. I also don't do it very often. So I don't know, at least, and also if I'm doing it with my eye mask on, I don't know if that matters. Because my eyes would be covered, hypothetically. So I think the main problem is dust particles getting into your eye or something when you're sleeping. With your eyes open. Besides the fact that they dry out. Something like that. I don't know. I should probably mention it to my eye doctor and see if she says anything, but she said my eyes were looking pretty good last time. In terms, at least, of, like, general health, not sight. Starting hair looks cool? Thank you. My hair's... My bangs, yeah. This is one of those days. It's just one of those days. Wait, did I hit next for that one? Damn, this is so quick that I don't remember. I think no. Doesn't the fabric from the mask get into your eyes? Eye stuff kind of creeps me out. No. Your eyes, so at least if you look at my face, my eyes are like inside my face. So something that's covering your face, unless it's like really loose, it's not gonna actually be like fucking in your eyeballs. It sits on top. Yeah, my eye mask isn't like, you know, like fucking like goggles, like fucking like put that right on there. It sits on top, so like the nose and everything keeps it elevated, so it's not up in my business. And I use also a silk eye mask, so it doesn't fuck up my hair, and it's also good for the skin and whatever. Yeah, eyes in eye sockets. Should I tell you she was swearing? Oh, thank you. I never thought an eye doctor would think they're so great. They are great, aren't they? Oh yeah, no, the fabric isn't draped into my eyes when I'm sleeping, so it doesn't really touch my eyes. Touches the sides of my face and my nose. So yeah, no, not worried about anything getting my eye when I'm sleeping. Okay, who do we got here? Oh, it's Tia! Look at her, she's a little teapot. Adorable. We're leaving. Reminds me of the movie Hollow Man. Kevin Bacon turns invisible, and one of the things he has to deal with is sleeping with shades on because his eyelids are invisible, so he can't sleep because the light still shines to him, even if he's closing them. I just thought it was a cool detail. That is an interesting detail. Yeah, it's weird because if it's too bright, I feel like I need the eye mask, but then sometimes I sleep with my eye open, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, we have an ad coming up. We'll pause ads for the hour, so if you're not subscribed, you're gonna get an ad. Consider subscribing if you can. It would help me out. It is a very helpful thing. So I just got AI'd by a human. Some guy in the Ultimate Discord is telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, wow, I had no idea this is how the game worked. Never heard of this. I need to change my build. Someone DMs me and says, don't listen. That guy is an idiot. No one talks to him because he's crazy. Oh my god. Just making stuff up. That's the horse. I think that... Is that Elmer? But no, we're not taking Elmer. We have decided against horse for our ranch villager. Maybe changing the town too to be Ocarina of Time themed? It is. It is Ocarina of Time themed. Hold on, you'll hear it when I talk to the guy. I might change it to something else from Ocarina of Time, but it is. Listen. We also had a gorilla that turned invisible for a couple of seconds, reminding me too much of Planet of the Apes movie. One thing is that if light did pass through his eyelids, it also passed through his eyes, and since it can't hit his eyes, he'd be blind. That movie's so unrealistic. If you were invisible, you'd be blind. Maybe he's seeing with his soul or something. It's the same magic that turned him invisible. I don't know. I don't know anything about that movie or whatever. I've never heard of it. That's that guy. I don't remember his name. I think he was on one of my towns or islands or something in the past. I don't remember. It's a vaguely familiar villager. I was also thinking, having villager turnover in the previous games really made you get to know different villagers because, you know, villagers that you liked would move out, but also you get new villagers. So you get to know a lot of different villagers versus being like, you're never leaving. You can never leave. Notice the reflect off the back of your eyes for you to see. Science is the killjoy, not me. I mean, I'm assuming that in the movie you're not supposed to be thinking about the actual scientist, because also, how do you go invisible? Is that real? Probably not. But also, I don't know, whatever. It's really cool. It's cool, yeah. And isn't it that you see upside down, but your brain has to, like, correct it? Is Agent S still your least liked? She's my enemy. She's my enemy. Least liked and enemy might be different things. It's Tusk. No Tusk. I don't know. I probably dislike the same 10 villagers that everyone dislikes. Rizzo pissed me off. Why did Rizzo have to move to my city folk town? I don't want him there. Plus, didn't we have like a really weird... I know this is a long time ago. We played GameCube Animal Crossing like for like 2 streams, but wasn't there one that was like crazy mean to me? But I don't know. I did, you know, when we played my childhood save file with Agent S in it, she was pretty funny in the game. I have to say, she won a little bit of favor with me. I think Rossetti might be my tops, even though everyone hates him. He's so funny. I mean, I don't think everyone hates him. I think the reason why they're bringing him back is because people do like him. He just made children cry. Rossetti's awesome. Now, where is... What the fuck, dude? Go away! Why does this guy keep showing up? Fun eye fact, your immune system doesn't know they exist. If they did, it would attack them because they'd see it as an invasive organism. Really? That's crazy. Alma is also directed by Paul Verhoeven, director of such movies we've seen in Discord like Total Recall and Starship Troopers. Oh! Those are good movies. Okay, we've been to 25 islands. We've seen big hitters such as Maple, Iono. Actually, I think those are the hard hitters that we've seen. I don't know. I don't know if we've seen any other hard hitters. But soon we'll get the villager we want, I'm sure. I'm sure. Also, I guess in like an hour-ish, I should go and eat some food. I'm just saying this so that someone makes me do it. Although, what the fuck am I gonna eat? Oh wait, I think I have leftovers. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Starship is satire that was made like 20 years ahead of its time. Yeah, Starship was awesome. I like that movie. Alright, that is not our guy. He's cute though. Little cute monkey villager. Cute. Ooh, a monkey villager would be very sensible for actually that would work on a what's it called? Majora's Mask theme island, because the monkey in that game, the monkeys. And then also in a there's only one monkey. And there's also a monkey in Twilight Princess. Oh hi Pogi, how's it going? Going for bottom villagers again today? Yes, we are. We're trying to get those villagers. We have a counter this time, so we've been to 26 islands. 26 of them. Soon. Surely soon. Soon we'll find our villager of choice. Going for our bottom villagers caught me off guard, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, bottom of screen. Bottom of screen. Oh, it's Pico. I love Pico. Look at her. She's so cute. I have her in my pocket cam. She's so cute. Look at the Bae-yangs. Yeah, I established this bit last stream. Yes. On Friday. How was your weekend, Pogi? Okay, we're almost at 30 islands, but you know, we're making progress. Probably, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you can really make progress, but like the more time you do it, the more your odds of running into them go up, right? Works a bit ruined my sleep schedule. I did not mean to hit visit someone. I'm sorry that you ruined your sleep schedule. That sucks. Wait, no, why am I like this? Oh my god, bad villager hunter. Okay, let's try this again. I want to fly. Alright. Using mouse ticket. Okay. I have to stay up for at least 5 more hours because I spent 19 hours straight hours playing TFT. Oh my god. That's insane. 19 straight hours playing TFT? Why? What in tarnation? 19 straight hours. That's commitment. That's some big hours in TFT. Dang. Okay. Not who we're looking for. Alright, next. I don't know who that was. That certainly was a villager that looks like that. That's wild. I have to force myself to stay up sometimes because of my insomnia, but my eyes burn if I stare at a screen too long. Gotta close them and also not sleep. Oh shit. That sucks. I was sipping some Bumbish juice yesterday. I wasn't even ranked. I don't know what Bumbish. Oh, Bum. Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, I understand. Wasn't even ranked. Dang, you were just having that much fun. I get that. I get that. I mean, I probably have done spurts of gaming that long before, like when I was younger or something. I feel like Sims would do that to me. Dumb bitch. I don't know why I autocorrected. Oh, I thought you were just trying to censor yourself. Oh, cussing. Please stop cursing or else my mom will take my iPad away. I'm not calling you dumb bitch. No, I know, I know. Okay. Well, that was not the villager we're looking for. Okay, we can try. Need to work on that though overall. Like staying awake. Okay, 29! Let's see if we can get magic number 30 to be our village. Or find the villager. Can we find the villager we're looking for? Use... Because my Twitch friends in the UK got into the bad habit of using the C word. It's really good, but it doesn't land well in Canada. Oh. I see. I see, you picked up that word. Yeah, I noticed that that word mostly, is, like, I noticed that people, like, I would say, like, Gen X and older or have, like, a huge problem with that word, whereas I would say the younger generation less so. Oh, Annalisa, I love her. But, nope, she cannot. She cannot come with us. Get rid of the C word, I'll leave when I'm good and ready. Is that the rest of development? Meme? Yes. Alright, I got it. Woo! Yeah! Very much a pro clutching world for my gen. Yeah. Yeah, less so for the younger generation, but also depends on the context, I think, of which it's used. You know, like, I wouldn't throw that around to, like, call someone that, but, like, you know, like the saying, like, serving cunt is huge. You know? Or, like, especially in, like, the, like, Australian, UK type of way of saying it, I feel like you don't usually hear it. Okay, yeah, look at this one. Okay, anyway. A cunty bob! Yeah, see, like, those things. But yeah, if you're just gonna, like, say that about someone, that's definitely, like, a... Don't. Dora's cunty bob! Oh, right. But yeah, I get that. But yeah, no, I'm understanding of people wanting to tone down on their swearing. Not me, though. I'm trying to tone up on my swearing. When are we gonna find- I really want to see Pecan. I feel like that's who we're gonna run into. I feel like that's who we're gonna see on this villager hunt, you know? Where's the villager? Oh, it's Annalisa again. Okay, bye Annalisa. That's nice. That's nice. He's a K-pop artist, Chaewon, and they were At the MTV UK Awards, walking the red carpet, an influencer went viral for calling her Bob a cunty Bob, and then one Korean American member had to explain to her on a live. Oh my god. We should somehow do the opposite of switch off for you. Every time I use a different word instead of a swear. Used to be a lot better about censoring myself, but now I'm terrible with it now. I swear in front of everyone. I'm so scared of swearing in front of the wrong people, because, like, my grandparents are, like, really anti-swearing. Like, so I'm always scared that anytime I'm with them, I'm gonna accidentally swear and not realize that I said it, because I'm so used to it. But also, I feel like, because of how my grandparents are, I just have, like, a switch that turns on when I'm visiting them, that just, I'm like, you know? I feel like that switch turns on anytime I'm in the presence of people who are a bit older than me in that, like, parental type way, that I have trouble turning off. I really like that village that we just saw. It kind of looks like they're wearing, like, a onesie pajamas. It's very cute. No, like, for example, so my grandparents are religious, right? And so it's always been a thing where they have to say prayer before food. So, like, they'll make a bunch of food, and then everyone, like, you'll get your plate if you take a bite. It was always like, when I was a kid, it was like, they took a bite, we didn't pray yet. And so that was, like, a thing, and I would always forget as a kid and, like, take a fucking bite and then be like, no, right? So now it's, like, a weird thing that I haven't been able to kick, where, like, when I go to Leon's mom's, who isn't religious, once if they've served me a plate of food, I will not touch it. I will wait until everyone's sitting down and I don't even realize I'm doing it. And, like, a few times they've been like, why are we waiting? Like, I remember one time his mom's like, are we waiting? Like, are we gonna pray or something? And I was like, no, I'm sorry. No. I just do that. Because the more honest that person tends to be. I mean, that's also good manners. I mean, it depends on the company, right? Like, the only thing about that is, like, for them, you know, one person's like, oh, before I eat, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then so that I'm waiting, but they aren't expecting me to wait, right? They're all ready to eat, but if one person's waiting, it starts like a chain reaction where then they're like, why are we waiting? Because it's not, in their household, that's not the common thing. So, it's not a bad thing to have that habit on lock, but the fact that I've been over to his mom's house how many times and I still do it, at least gives me confidence that... Wait, did I hit next before when we're on our trip out? I think I did. Okay, well, maybe this will be the island. We can just... whatever, it's fine. So, but it gives me the confidence that maybe in front of my grandparents I won't swear. Okay, it's a hamster. Something that dies hard. Yeah, it's crazy. Is your grandparents when you say grace if you take food first? Is your grandmother Vin Diesel? Yes. Family. So yeah, at least the fact that that's a thing that I do does make me feel like, okay, I'm not gonna accidentally swear in front of my grandpa. Even thinking about it is making me want to censor my swear words. So, I mean, that's good. That's good. I need that. I need that. It would be a problem. It'd be a problem if I just threw a casual F-bomb out in front of them. It would be like... I don't even know what would happen, honestly. Hopefully they just pretend not to hear it or something. I don't know. Ah. Would you get grounded? I don't know. To give you an example of how bad it was and how much they hate swearing, I feel bad because I know my mom's watching and I don't want to, like, make her relive these memories. But, My grandpa, anytime we were watching a movie and there was a swear, he would get up and he'd break the disc. So if you're watching a DVD and they swore, he would break the you could rent a movie and he'd break the disc if there was a swear. A rented movie. He'd rather pay the money. What? Like, that's so crazy. So, like, that's why I'm like, I don't know what would happen if I saw it in front of him. Can you imagine renting a movie and then just, like, how, like, sometimes I think about how long would you have to watch the movie before they swear sometimes? Like, how far could you get into a movie before the first swear is thrown out? You know? Like, how invested could you be before the movie's over? But no, it's a horrible thing, but sometimes it is kind of funny to imagine, like, you know, like sometimes we'll be watching a movie and they won't swear until like the halfway point, because like they'll do a thing for ratings where they can have 1 or 2 swears. And it's like, well, this is the point where we'd have to stop watching the movie. So what's crazy too is he worked in like the oil field or welding, I think. And like those Canadian, they're swearing in every sentence, I promise. So the question is, how did he deal with that? Major Oscar for Corner Gas vibes. Well, except for Oscar said jackass all the time, which I guess in the context of a donkey, I guess. Imagine this PG movie and then there's no one swears until someone says this. Exactly. But no, it's not good. It's not good, but sometimes I think about it and I do have a chuckle to myself because it's just such a crazy thing. How bad of a swear did it have to be? Any swear. So, I mean, not like, they're not the people that think the word fart is a swear. I know that that's like an occasional thing that some people feel. I think that's a very fringe thing though, but like, as far as I know, swears were off the table. Like, I don't even think, I think even ass was not okay. But also, weirdly, I think he's okay with the James Bond movies. So I think it's a selective thing because I'm sure they swear in the James Bond movies. Like crap darn damn. I don't think they would say those words, but I think you can say those around them. But I wouldn't be able to be certain. A lot of times they're okay when it's not around women, at least in my experience. There was this old angry dude in my grandparents' town that hung out with Grandpa. The dude swore like a fucking pirate, but if women are around, you get all pissy if someone swore. Weird as fuck. Probably not the same, but tiny part of it. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a possibility. I wouldn't know for sure. I'd have to spend a lot more time with them to be able to figure that out. Something blue humor is crude and swears. Like blue collared. Only allowed swears in classy British accents. Noted. Yeah, so I don't know. My first job was Jack Astor's kitchen, so I started cussing early. Hell yeah. But yeah, anyway. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I feel pretty confident because I still get weird around getting served food. Yeah, James Bond slapped more women than Curse. Yeah, see that's not the line, though. But yeah, I think James Bond should be a line, but it isn't because he makes the rules. Now where... Oh, I love this villager. He's like this creepy little guy. We're gonna talk to him. Marlo. Look at that dude. I love him. I am the law. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway. I don't even remember why I said all this. But I tried the very first James Bond movie and couldn't get into it. I tried Goldfinger 2 and I thought it was fine. I haven't seen any of the James Bond movies. I saw Die Another Day. when I was like 7 years old or something. I don't know, kid. And I think I saw it once. And I thought that it would be really cool if I learned how to do backflips. That's all I remember about that. And there was that song that's like, what is it? I know that one of the songs mentioned blood in it, and I was like, ah! Because, you know, I had that really horrible fear. So. Hamtar would make it beatnik. They're a lot more serious with the Craig films. They're basically family-friendly action movies before then. Okay. Some of them aged insanely poorly. That's what I have heard. Oh, it's Pashmina. Look at her with her little sweater. So cute. Okay. I think that's Pashmina. BRB sounds good. But yeah. Yeah, I never saw, that's it. And I think I think it's called Die Another Day. I don't remember. But I think it has the same actor from 007. Anyway, I think that's considered the worst Bond film, or at least it was for a while. Or something. Did I hit next on that one? No, I didn't. But yeah, I won't be able to tell you. Maybe one time I'll watch the James Bond movies, and then I'll... I don't know. And then something will happen. Yeah, get out of here, men talk, as he slaps his girl on the ass. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds fucked up, Wintermute. I don't like the way that Oh, look, it's Judy! Everyone loves Judy. Look at her. Wait, turn around, Judy. Turn around for the class. Show her on your pretty little face. Pewty little face. She's so cute. Anyway. I grew up with Brosnan as Bond. He definitely brought a little camp to the role. Is that the 007 Bond? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know much about Bond. Obviously. Very fucked up, Happy, and that's the nicest way I can think of saying it. I don't like that. They're all 007. Did I say 007? I meant GoldenEye. Wait, are they all GoldenEye? No, GoldenEye is its own thing. Sorry, I meant to say GoldenEye if I... 007. Sorry. Is that one 007? Yeah, they're all 007. GoldenEye is Brosnan. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking GoldenEye 007, so instead my brain jumped to 007 instead of GoldenEye. I guess when mentioning it, somehow it selected the wrong word. I hope we get it before 100 tips. Me too! Me too, we're at 40, so hopefully we'll get lucky. We got really lucky with the other ones in our town, so I would like it if we get really lucky again. 40 is really not bad if we land on this soon. I mean, even 87 to find Kiki was really good. Alright, yep, let's leave, Wilbur. But yeah, no, because I know GoldenEye 007 from the game. I guess maybe I... Just, do people say 007 instead of GoldenEye? No, they don't. Right? I don't know what happened there. Yes, I have a Nook Miles ticket on me. Let's go. Would you be lucky if you got Lucky? Lucky does not have a spot on the island, so as much as I love Lucky, he is not meant to be on this island. So that would be not necessarily lucky, but not unlucky because I love Lucky. I don't know anything about Animal Crossing. Why is Poppy racking up air miles? So, when a villager moves out, you can go and search for a villager by using Nook Miles tickets and doing these flights, and then going to an island that will have a random villager on it. But the villagers are random, so getting the villager you want can sometimes take a really long time. Oh my god, it's Wade! Or you can get lucky and get it pretty quickly, but that's what I'm doing. I'm visiting islands to find the villager that I would like to have. So at the bottom of the screen, you can see 4 villagers. Those are the villagers that I'm looking for. They each represent different characters in Ocarina of Time. Except for Tipper, who just represents General Cow. But Marshall is Young Link, Pecan is Gerudo Woman, and Beardo is Talon. And then Tipper would be Cow. Those two are interchangeable with each other. Yeah, I've shown on stream a few times my like different villagers and who they represent side by sides, but I won't do that right now because I'm racking up air miles, as you said. They use 007 a lot promoting the N64 game. Usually it's James Bond, but they're trying to attract younger people going numeric with it. Okay. I want Beardo. As in, you want Beardo on your island, or you want Beardo to be the one I find? Because, yeah, right, it's between Tipper and Beardo. Whoever we see first is the one who wins. That's the one that's coming to the island. Because I can't decide between having Tipper be the representative of Longmont Ranch or having him be Beardo in a Mario outfit. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? It's Cephalobot. Bye, Cephalobot. Beardo feels perfect for this, but I get Tipper too. Yeah, Tipper's really cute. Tipper definitely works. Beardo does feel perfect, though. He does. And we can cover his little belly hair moment with his Mario overalls, so we don't have to look at that. You want Beardo to be the one that you find? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Not a lot of people want Beardo. Beardo, I think, is a disliked villager, although I don't think he's that bad. I think there's worse villager designs. And I think he works for Talon really well. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just hoping for the villagers. So I have a counter underneath my webcam that's counting how many islands we've been to in order to find this villager. Right now we're at 43. So, yeah. Sometimes it takes people hundreds of tickets to find the villager they're looking for. Like, some people, I've heard of people using upwards of 400 to find a certain villager, which I think there are only 400 villagers. But as you can see, we've gotten the same villager a few times, so it's random in that you really could get anyone. It doesn't rule out people you've passed out on. Passed out on, you know, pass out on anyone. Yeah, with the villagers that we're looking for, though, they're not that rare, because the odds of certain animals are lower because of how the villagers are selected. So we discovered when we were searching for Kiki and Coco that basically how it works is it selects a animal type. So it'll select like a breed or something. I don't know what to phrase it, but like it'll select like bear when it's selecting the thing, and then it will select the villager. So because of that, villagers with more animals, I guess animal types. Okay, animal types with more villagers have less odds of you finding them. So for example, cats. There are a lot of fucking cats. So if you roll cat and then you roll your villager, then the odds of you getting that cat are lower, right? Whereas we have a cow. Cow is honestly, like, I feel like we have a pretty good chance of finding Tipper, I think. I think there's only like 6 cow villagers or something. Where's our villager? We need villager. And I don't think there's that many squirrels. We have 2 squirrels on our screen. And then tall bears. I don't think there's that many, but there's a lot of cats. I think the second most populated one is bunnies or rabbits. Aw, cute, Claudia. I don't remember what the numbers go down. But also, how did you get the sword, and how did you put it on the back of you, and is it hard to get the sword? The sword is sold by Kix. It is like a bag, so it's hard in that Kix only changes his stuff every week, and it's also expensive. If you don't have Kix to visit on Harv's Island, you can unlock him on Harv's Island. So that gives you a higher chance of getting such a thing, but I don't know if he only sells it when he comes to visit. I don't know, but it's, you know, that is how. I think this one particularly, though, I probably picked up at a Treasure Island, I won't lie. But that's because I'm not using Treasure Islands for this run because I'm decorating pretty hefty. But I do have more than one sword on my main game, and I think one was gifted to me, and then I bought 2 of them at Kicks. Hi, Cozy! Oh my god, that hat for Link is perfection. It's the closest thing, right? How's it going? But yeah, I'm excited for for him to get a real hat. Instead of this Minish cap. Okay, there we go. Yep. I like that villager. What's his name? Biff, I think? He's a good villager. He's not the villager, but he's a good villager. Alright, yes, let's leave. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But yeah, so I don't think it's too hard to get the sword, but yeah, it gets sold at Kicks. Is that Billy? I have Billy. Is Billy a duck? No, he's a hippo. He was a hippo, a red hippo. I think his name's Biff. I'm pretty sure, because I considered getting him at one point and then changed my mind. Billy is a goat? Oh, okay, no, it was not the goat. But yeah, okay, Billy, that makes sense. Like Billy Goat Gruff. He's my first villager? Aw. Wait, who is your second villager? Next to Phoebe? Oh, I love Phoebe. I have Phoebe on my main island. Although I got her portrait now, so I'm thinking of letting her move out so I can hunt for a different sisterly villager like Cherry. I used to have Cherry in my New Leaf game, and I loved her. I would love for Cherry. I would love for Cherry to move in. Cherry. Or Muffy. Okay, we've seen this bowl a few times. Yep. Okay. Yeah, or Muffy. I would take Muffy as well. The gothic villager. Muffy. And I mean, there's a couple other villagers that I really like that I'd like. But yeah, it depends on who I get rid of because I only have one sisterly villager on my main island. So I would like for me to have one sisterly villager on my island, you know? So if I let one sisterly villager move out, I'd like to replace her with a sisterly villager. Cookie, Phoebe, and Billy are my fave villagers. I have and Octavian, yes. Octavian's cool too. I like Octavian. He's on my island. I like all the villagers that I have on my island. Right now, I don't think there's anyone that I don't like that much. I have Diana, Phoebe, Roscoe, Lucky, Wade, Octavian, Kyle, Phoebe, and Piper. Oh, speaking of Phoebe, what the fuck? There's Phoebe. Goodbye, Phoebe. All I know is I hate the pink bear because 4 days in a row she was like, here, I thought of you when I saw this in the store. It's a gift. And it was a trash can. 4 days in a row? She did that to you for 4 days in a row. Which pink bear is that? That's so fucking funny. I had, there was like a spout where my villagers kept on giving me helmets. They were like, I think you really need this, and giving me helmets. It happened like a bunch of times, and I was like, are they trying to say something? Like, why the fuck do they keep gifting me helmets? Like, I'm a little confused. A little confused by this. Megan, I think? Hold on, I'm looking them up. Yeah, that's a pink bear. That's so funny. I just thought of you when I got this. I saw it in the store and it just reminded me of you. That's a trash can. Oh, it's Tia again. Alright, there's Tia. Tia wants to come home with us, but she cannot. No, Tia. That's so funny. I love moments like that in Animal Crossing. See, I feel like in City Folk, and probably the GameCube one, villagers would do that, but it was on purpose. It was purposefully mean. I wish in the next update you can straight up kick out villagers that you don't want, but I don't care if it's mean. Your new me. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of control at that point. Then you can kick out villagers and then you can go hunt for the ones you want. I'd be surprised if they did that. But also, I get the desire. I did hear online that gifting them a cardboard box makes them move out. I haven't tried it yet. But one person on Reddit claimed that it worked for them every time. I don't know, you know. You think someone would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? There's Teddy. I love Teddy. He's so cute. My chat just disconnected. If you post a message in this moment, I will not see it. She only started walking around in a dress that was just a towel. I yeeted her off the island after that. Oh my god. That's so funny. What, my IV drip Hornsby? That's so funny. It's been hitting me a lot too. I think Twitch is fucking up. Time to get cardboard boxes. Yeah, let me know if it works for you. I was going to try it, to move out one of the villagers in town here, but luckily they just suggested to move out on their own, so I didn't have to gift them a cardboard box. But I'm prepared to do so for the other villagers. Yeah, freaking Twitch, and it's loading. A source on Reddit, I believe Reddit. Yeah, I don't know. They just said, gift them a cardboard box. It works for me every time. And someone said, okay, I'll try that. And then there's no update, so I don't know. Oh, is this Nan? Oh, she's so cute. I love her. I would totally have her move in on my main island. Never believe Reddit. Reddit. Are you telling me I shouldn't believe random strangers on the Reddit? Random strangers on the internet telling lies? Yeah, it is interesting. I've noticed with Animal Crossing that there's almost like... Sometimes there can be schoolyard myths about the game. But it's interesting because you still catch on to them that they're not real. But it's weird that, like, rumors like that happen. Suggestible, Reddit, or Google? Oh boy. If Megan pops up, I humbly request that you boop her the net. I can definitely do that for you. I will keep an eye out for Megan. Alright, chat. Reddit or Google? Which one is more trustworthy, I assume, is what Mega Man is asking. I don't know, after we saw the Dora Bob situation, it's hard to trust Google. But I guess it depends. Depends on user. Alright, look at this cutie. Anyway. I like that pink cow, but no. The same thing now because Google's AI uses Reddit posts as a source. It's true. It's true. I saw someone post, I don't know if this was a real, it looked like a real screenshot, but I don't know if it was, but someone, posted an AI response that was like, missing someone is often a cause of, sadness, or, I can't remember what it said, but it's like, you know, this is why people, you might miss someone. It's quite a painful experience. One Reddit user suggested spending all your money on Genshin Impact. How to get over missing someone. Spend all your money on Genshin Impact. That's great. I'm sure that that person meant it, and that was good advice that you used as a source. Google AI. Very good. Yeah, I've been using Ecosia as a search engine lately. It works pretty well. So, no AI responses. There is like an AI option that you can select, but it's like a separate thing. I haven't looked into that at all. So, I mean, that's interesting. But yeah, apparently they plant trees. I don't know. Whatever. It's peaceful. Don't have time to miss people when you're paying off debt. True. You'll be too busy being worried about debt to worry about who you miss. All right, Google one by one. But yeah, no, it's true. The Google AI does use Reddit as a source, and it also doesn't check if it's a top upvoted comment. It just looks to see if the word that you used is in there. So that's cool. That's like so fucking unreliable. Anyway. Google powered by Reddit. Interesting. I'm back. Why did Google win? I don't know. I guess it's if you scroll, you could find probably real articles instead of just whatever some person thinks. Reddit's better for hyper-specific stuff. Google's a bit shit now. Yeah, it's true. God, we're getting a lot of cows that aren't Tipper. It's pissing me off. Why is this happening to us? But yeah, Reddit can be helpful. I do appreciate when I'm trying to figure out the problem I'm having and there's a Reddit post from 5 years ago that is a very specific, someone having the very exact same problem I had, and then there's answers. I do like that. It's kind of like how it used to be with Yahoo Answers. Or Wiki Answers, or remember, what was that called? I don't remember. Wiki Qs? Damn, I don't remember anymore. What was that called? Is Quora still a thing? I think Quora is. What was that called? What was the wiki questions called? Damn. It is great tech support. You'll find posts from 7 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, Who Answers is pretty funny. Yeah, Who Answers was the wiki one? It was like green. It was like WikiHow. Is that Canadian or something? Alright, we have a nice pig villager. I remember that I searched, I tried it in like 8th grade to get, use Google to do my homework for me instead of like reading actual like information. And I looked up the very specific question that was on my like homework. And someone had answered it. It was like a question about, it was like, what did Isabella of Castile do in 1749 or some shit? I don't remember. Ironically, I obviously didn't learn. Anyway, and someone had responded. There was one answer, and it was like, "Your butt!" Ha 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 ha. So that was cool. I really appreciated that. Those were the days. Kids will never know what it was like to search the question from your homework and have someone write "your butt" as a response on the internet, and then you just be like, "Yeah, this is my fault for trying to cheat." But yeah, it was mediocre advice and weird illustrations. Yeah, it wasn't WikiHow. It was like Wiki, but it wasn't. It was questions. Yeah, instead AI will hallucinate some shit for them. Hooray! I think this is Drake the Duck. I don't know why I came over here. I'm not talking to him. Yeah, I use the same website to search what TV shows should 13-year-olds watch. And someone had already asked that question, got an answer, and they were like, Law and Order, Degrassi. Is that the only, those are the only shows that I remember. And I tried watching both of those, and I was like, no. Also, but it was like Degrassi, the next generation or something was on, so it's like, no one even cares about that. Degrassi. And Law and Order for a 13-year-old? I don't know. I tried. Law and Order. Why'd they write Law and Order, though? I've still never watched Law and Order. Is that... Yeah, Law and Order for 13-year-old is wild. Yeah, that's a weird answer, right? Like, Degrassi kind of makes sense. But Law and Order... Like, bro, like if I were the person responding to that question now, I'd just be like, you can continue to watch Disney Channel. It's okay. It's okay to watch Disney. Just keep watching it. I know that's why you're asking this. You don't want to tell your friends that you're watching Disney Channel. It's okay. It's okay to watch Disney Channel at 13 years old. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then I'll take a break and get food. You know, got lots of memes, like one that says how to stop speaking Italian. I like the one that's like what to do when you're poor, and it was like, there's like that weird drawing, and it's like hallucinations. I think that is probably a photoshopped image, and they use a different picture from like a different WikiHow. That's what I assume. I've never actually looked it up, but I really think that's funny. I was realizing you just keep watching Adventure Time with Scooby-Doo. Yeah, actually, it's funny because that same year, I discovered Netflix. In the early time of Netflix-ish. It was like semi-early, at least where I live. And I also discovered that I could watch Powerpuff Girls on sketchy websites for free and probably download 100 viruses to my laptop. So, actually, I started watching, like, more cartoons at that time. This is when Netflix rented out DVDs or a streaming service? No, it was a streaming service. It was just, like, older, and not a lot of people were using it yet, at least where I lived. And also, the reason why I discovered it is I was searching up where to watch Powerpuff Girls. And so apparently it was on Netflix. So I asked my mom. She thinks that I didn't tell her something about how I don't think, I can't remember what she thinks I did, but apparently there's some conflict there where I didn't tell her she was gonna be charged monthly for Netflix or something. I thought I did. I fully remember doing it, but I don't know. Anyway, I did ask her if I could put her in for the free trial. And then it was Canadian Netflix though, which had different rights. So there was no Powerpuff Girls on it. There was actually like I would say there was zero mainstream television on Netflix in Canada at that time. So I started watching a lot of indie movies and shows. It was fun. But yeah, Adventure Time I picked up when I was 14. Hi, Kazero! What is good? I hope you're doing good. Okay, you came in at the time where I'm gonna take a quick break. And, also, I forgot to do next on